So today in this video, I'm going to go over how to do a storyboard. So basically what a storyboard is it's a way of organizing your thoughts and seeing connections between a variety of different facts or opinions or ideas. So over on the right is an image of what a storyboard would look like. So you should have received this sheet of paper or document in class. If you did not, you can go onto Foxtail and print out a copy, or you can just take some blank printer paper or notebook paper and draw one for yourself. If you do that, I recommend maybe using a couple sheets of paper and taping them together, as storyboards tend to get pretty large. So how to use a storyboard. So you would usually use a storyboard right after you finished reading all of your sources and taking all of your notes, but right before you're going to plan out your rough draft or your outline. So this is basically a way for you to see connections between all of the variety pieces of information and just facts, and usually right after reading all your sources, everything just kind of feels very messy within your brain and disorganized, and this is a way of organizing your ideas. So what you should do is in the very center square, write down what your research question is, and then from having done all of your reading, write down what you believe the answer to your question is. So how would you answer this? So if my question was, does being bilingual give you more job opportunities? Maybe through all my research I found out that yes, it does. It does give you more job opportunities. So that would be what I would put in the center square. Alright, then next, you should write down at least 3 other squares off of this center one. I recommend 4, but you can do this research paper with just 3. What these other squares are your reasons for why you believe your question or your answer is correct. So I believe that people do get more job opportunities if they are bilingual. Now I say, why do I believe my answer is correct? So that's what I would put in these squares. And the trick with these squares is focus on abstract ideas, so big picture ideas, not specific quotes or statistics or examples. You're looking for the broad picture here. So an example of what I might put in one of those squares would be something like opportunity to work in companies that have branches outside of the United States, or yeah, let's just stick with that. So companies that maybe are based in South America or Central America, maybe if I learned Spanish, it would be give me opportunities to work with some countries there, or companies are going over into China or Vietnam or any of those places. Learning Chinese or Vietnamese could help me get jobs within those companies. So that would be an example of a reason. Now, what you're going to put in these little squares, and usually I recommend having at least 2 little squares off of each reason, is the evidence to support that main idea or that reason. So this would be where you would use your numbers and statistics and quotes, maybe case studies or observations that you've made. So maybe if I went into the Bureau of Labor Statistics or some government agency and found out that more and more companies in America are branching out into Central America, and that is a growing trend, I can use that as a statistic to show that maybe I would be more employable if I was bilingual in Spanish. So that's to give you an idea of how you're organizing your ideas. So complete your storyboard, and if you have any questions, please come talk with me.